Morning all, and welcome to the world of tomorrow! Futurama kicks ass. Right, hello guys, welcome, and do enjoy your stay. The new channel is up and running. She has reached climax of maximum or something, and I don't know what I'm saying. But welcome to all the new guys and to all the old guys from my old channel. I really appreciate you all taking your time out of your very busy days to watch me to kill some people and to talk with my mouth, my voice. Yes, and who am I? A lot of you are probably wondering. Well, I've come over to see who you are, fat boy. Make me laugh. Well, my name is Jason. My gamer tag is aGamingPenguin, and I like to kill people with animated, pixelated guns on the internet, and then record it on the YouTube and make funny commentary voices things and do stuff with it. And I've been doing that or trying to do that for about a year and a bit now, and yes, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm just decided recently to restart my channel and put more effort into it and go forward with it, because I should probably explain how I got started in gaming and in YouTube and everything. So are you sitting comfortably, because I'm about to take you down memory lane, or rather my memory lane, of how a gaming penguin evolved. Yes, out of the swamp of the gaming world. I started gaming back in, I want to say, 97 online. Obviously I'd been playing console games before then on the old NES and Super Nintendo and stuff, but my first walkings out of the ocean into the land of multiplayer was I think, I want to say, on Dark Forces 2, which was like a Star Wars Jedi type game, and it was a first person shooter. And then I quickly progressed to Counter-Strike. For those of you in the know, I started in beta 4.5, so that just shows you quite how early on in the development that I got into Counter-Strike, and I played that literally solid for about 4 years. That literally dominated my existence. It homed and crafted me into the gamer that I am today, and I'm sure many of the older gamers of you can completely and totally relate to that. That game was an utter monster. I mean, it was huge for its time. I mean, I know probably Call of Duty now has made it look like it was just a small gathering in a field in sheer numbers, but at the time nothing on this planet could compete with the Counter-Strike, and I loved that game. I genuinely did. I spent, I don't know how much of my life playing that game, and I then progressed onwards and upwards in multiplaying world to things like MMOs, RPGs, and RTS games, and it was good for a long time. I've been gaming literally more than half my life. I'm 30, for those of you that care. I'm a bit of an old gamer, I know, but I was born and bred for first-person shooting gaming. I was designed in a laboratory. Not a Labrador, that's a dog, a laboratory. I was designed and built to kill people. So online, of course, not in real life. If that was the case in real life, I'd be probably a little bit concerned. But that's my story, and that's how I'm telling it. And everything was good for a very long time, and then along came certain things called cheats, and PC gaming blew up in my face, and then I kind of waned a little bit. I went a little bit askew, and I got into other things like real life and getting jobs and what have you. And then I went travelling, and that was good. And it kind of broke my incessant hold on the gaming world. And then I came back to it via a very strange game, but a most enjoyable one. Some of you may know of it, Battlefield Heroes. Someone sent me a link to a beta trial for the game when it was very, very early on in its development, and I decided, why not? Let's give it a go, because I was heavily playing Neverwinter Nights at the time, and I was feeling some fatigue in that game. I had literally taken every character that you could take and leveled it to every possible level that you could take it, and for those of you that actually play Neverwinter Nights and can care, it was on the 3 Towns server, and if you actually play Neverwinter Nights still, definitely check out the 3 Towns server, because it's still up and running by their own community. Good bunch of lads, and if you're looking for a cheap RPG game, that is definitely one to check out, because it's still got a very, very strong community with it. And so I took a break from that and got into Battlefield Heroes, and I loved the beta. There was no money involved in that game at the time, and so it was just what I needed, a good fun game to get me back into shooters. And then of course the years progressed, and Call of Duty 4 came out in 2007, as we all know, and that eruption of epicness that is Call of Duty literally happened then. Something happened, the planets aligned, and Call of Duty 4 was birthed from the magma of the gaming world, and we can only be thankful at this progression in this evolution of gaming, because it was great. I had played the previous Call of Duty games. I've never played, even to this day, Call of Duty 3. Everything everyone's told me about it is just telling me that it's a good thing, but I played Call of Duty 1 single player, and I played a little bit of Call of Duty 2 single player, but I never played either of them online. I played them briefly at a LAN, but I think when they were out I was still pretty heavily into my Counter-Strike or my Neverwinter Nights. One of the two. Literally those two games were what's dominated literally a decade of my life, and I admit that completely and freely. And then Call of Duty 4 came along, and that game finally broke the other one's hold on me. I enjoyed that game immensely for about 6 months, even though on the PC it just seemed that everyone and their mum seemed to have aimbots and wall hackers, and those of you that have never played on the PC probably don't really have any concept of what a true hack and cheat is. You've only come across the console version of that, and that's a very watered down pish hack, as I want to say. True aimbots means that you don't have to aim at all, and as far as I'm aware, there's never ever been an aimbot on a console in the same respect. I could be completely wrong in that belief. Do let me know in the comments if I am, but I have certainly never come across an aimbot like there is on PCs. I've come across things that have obviously been by definition hacks on the console. Modern Warfare 2 was obviously plagued by it. But yes, in generally, console gaming isn't to the same standard as that. But basically, I was on the PC, happily unaware of this console community of gamers, and I was into my Neverwinter Nights, and one of my friends at work bought an Xbox, and he suggested to me that I buy one and give it a go and see if I liked it. So I had a bit of spare cash. I was a little bit flush at the time, so I thought, you know what, I need something different. I'm a little bit bored. I was a bit fatigued of whatever game I was playing, and this world opened up to me, and it was good, and I enjoyed it, and I fell in love with it instantly. The sheer ease at which you can network and socialize with your friends on Xbox was a completely new experience for me. Stream was very, very early on in its infancy when I left PC gaming in that genre of first-person shooters, and so I never really got into it. The whole Team Fortress 2 thing and that, and all kind of skipped me by. So when I finally got onto Xbox, it was like this new thing for me. It was brilliant, and I've now been on Xbox for a little bit over a year and a half, and I'm absolutely loving it. I don't think there's any way that I could go back, mainly because I'm too lazy to keep building gaming PCs, and it's far too expensive, and console just kind of fits me like a glove. I'm not going to do the Jim Carrey impression because I would suck at it. And so yes, and I was playing on my Xbox for about 3 months when one of my friends said, you know what, you should buy one of these Xbox recording type things and show me how you're getting these scores you're getting, because some of them were really baffled as to how I was doing what I was doing with only having a few months experience on the Xbox. So of course, me being the naive person that I was at the time, I went, yeah, sure, why not? I shall have a look. Is there anywhere there that I could find some research on what I need to record so you guys can see it, and where do I put it? Because I was completely and totally unaware at the time of YouTube and the gaming community, and I was complete YouTube gaming community virgin. I was innocent to the knowledge of its existence, and they said, yes, go check it out. So I did, and I literally, the heavens opened up for me, the ray of light came down, and it was like there was singing Valkyries, you know, those women with big tits in the metal armor and stuff, and something happened, and I went, I know, this was made for me. It was a real, you know, Hollywood moment. It was like, yes, I have found where I belong, kind of thing, and it was good. And so literally the next day I went out and I ordered all the bits and pieces that I needed to start recording, and that is how I began doing what I do. And my first excursions into the YouTube community, word failing, commentating world was poor and unentertaining. It was quite cringeworthy, and I really want to thank the people who have stuck by me and watched my videos since the very beginning. And I know there's some still, the few handful of you that saw me early on and went, you know what, this guy's got it, he's got it. You know what, I have no idea what I've got, and probably I shouldn't give it around. Probably quite contagious, but they've stuck with me. It's good. And so yes, I perfected my craft on my old channel, and I have come out of whatever shell. He's coming out. No, I'm going to stop singing, because if I continue to sing, the world and the universe are going to implode, and quite frankly, I can't fork out the bill to repair it. So I'm going to stop singing. Never asked me to sing again. So yes, so going forward, what can you expect from my channel? Well, more of me doing this, and in several different formats. Obviously, you're going to get these post-recorded gameplays where I've recorded a game and I've decided to talk about something. But you're never going to get any guru talk from me. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to try and make you laugh. I'm in no position to try and tell you how to live your lives, or to give you advice on women, drink and drugs and all that sort of thing. That doesn't interest me in the slightest. I am not a guru gamer. I'm a fun gamer. I like to try and make people laugh, and I just generally have a good time. I like to do post-recording, live recordings. I do montages. I'm not very good at the old editing malarkey for the montages, but I try. So yes, that's what you can expect. I've got some plans for some other video series clips that I'm going to announce soon, but you should all keep your eyes out for information on that, because I'm going to try and involve you guys a bit more in this channel. My old one was simply about me, but this one I want to try and open up and expand and involve you guys in a level that what probably wasn't achievable on my last channel, but this one I want to try and involve people a bit more. I think that's a good way forward for me, because obviously having just me all the time can be a bit stale. I'm obviously going to get some of my close friends on a regular basis. Some of you will already know him, but the rest of you will get to know him quite well. Horse Carter, I'm sure he'll be in more than a few of my videos. If you've not checked out our Jewel channel, it's called Jewel Inventory, and it's a good place to go and get a feel for how me and him play together. We've done several hundred hours of footage together, not all of which is up on that channel, but he will definitely be making an appearance. Some of my other gaming friends will be posting their own gameplays up on my channel, hopefully, and there's an idea I have in my mind for obviously getting clips and what have you from you guys to do some sort of funny clip series thing, not like a top 5 shots or anything retarded like that, but I have this idea in mind called Subgasm, where you just send me some random clips of whatever, and I just string a few of them together like once a month for something to do. I thought you guys might like to get involved in that, so I'll talk more about that later. But for now, I really want to thank you all for coming across, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye now.